I heard sounds.
Watching.
And now we go over to the studios of ITN for the latest national and international news.
Good morning. The big Christmas travel rush is underway in earnest, with airports handling record numbers of people heading abroad for the sun. The roads are expected to be busy again today as Britain shuts down for a 2-week Christmas break. Motoring organisations say it could be even worse on Boxing Day. Nick Valentine reports.
Britain on the move. 500,000 people trying to leave a damp and gloomy British December behind, providing record business for airlines and travel firms. The search for a sunshine Christmas still the overriding motive.
To get away from everyone and everything in England and the weather.
But trouble on the roads, with many motorways still affected by heavy rain and spray. Eurotunnel have been celebrating record bookings for Le Shuttle. The Euro shopping spree has been mirrored at home as thousands hunt for a last-minute bargain. To make it easier for those who really have left it late, one chain has launched 24-hour shopping. 3 of their stores stayed open all night. The crowds after midnight proof, if proof were needed, that at Christmas people will cheerfully shop till they drop. Nick Valentine, ITN.
It's reported this morning that the Queen has written a second time to the Princess of Wales to relieve some of the pressure over divorce. In the letter, it's believed the Queen made it clear that there's no need to agree to a quickie divorce, at least until the new year. Her Majesty is said to understand that the Princess of Wales wants to be completely happy about her future status before agreeing to end the marriage. Police in Derbyshire have launched a murder hunt after the body of a middle-aged man was found in a lay-by near a Peak District beauty spot. The blood-stained and battered body was found at Cutthroat Bridge near Lady Bower Reservoir. Police have described the injuries as horrific. Detectives have yet to identify the victim. The Colombian government, investigating the crash of an American Airlines passenger jet with 164 passengers on board, have ruled out terrorism. A government minister said the plane was several miles off course when it crashed into a mountain. The black box has been recovered and more clues about what happened are coming from the survivors. Labour MP George Fawkes is demanding an inquiry into a series of explosions at the bottom of the Irish Sea, close to where a new gas pipeline is being built. They happened in the area known as Beaufort's Dyke, a vast undersea ammunitions dump since World War I. It's feared construction of the pipeline disturbed the decaying weapons. Swiss police say they found notes hinting at another mass suicide by the Solar Temple cult. 16 members of the Doomsday Group suddenly disappeared a week ago. Investigators fear a sinister sequel to the slayings in Switzerland and Canada last year, in which cult followers, including children, were shot, drugged and poisoned. As NATO peacekeeping troops consolidate their position in Bosnia, Serbs living in suburbs around Sarajevo have been offered security guarantees by the government. Many Serbs are uneasy living under the Muslim-led government, and as they prepare to leave, some have exhumed the bodies of dead relatives. Colin Baker reports from Sarajevo.
For the British forces, the welcome in the Bosnia hillside continues. Implementing the peace agreement, according to one British officer, has gone swimmingly. There's no direct translation in Serbo-Croat, but the civilian population understands. No one's getting killed these days. In Sarajevo, French soldiers have begun clearing minefields. Some estimates say as many as 3.5 million mines are scattered throughout the country, and there are no accurate maps of where they are.
All the operations that have been conducted since we took over authority have been very successful. We've had no opposition from any of the factions or any of the parties to the agreement, and they're in fact showing us that they're extremely keen to cooperate.
From the Bosnian Serb-held areas of Sarajevo, people are leaving, heading off to try and find homes deeper in their own areas. These are the ones who will not or cannot live in a city they feel has been taken away from them under the treaty.
And that's all from the ITN Morning News team. There'll be bulletins throughout the day on ITV, and the next main news is at 1 o'clock. Meanwhile, from all of us, have a good day. Bye-bye.
Good morning, it's Saturday the 23rd of December. Welcome to GMTV. Here's the news. The Queen has reportedly sent Princess Diana a Christmas message saying there's no pressure